ตัวสเปรสโซ่ร้อนครับ
ครับ ครับคุณ Paper. All right. Good morning, everybody. Whew. Rain coming. Big rain coming. How's everybody doing? Let's see here. I got my notes. Right now, there's a 20% chance of rain, but it's raining. 83% humidity, 5 miles visibility, 0 wind. The temperature is 82 degrees, high 91, low of 81, and the feel like temperature is 93, 69 on the AQI, which is not very good. It's noticeable. To go from 15 or 20 to 70 or so is not so good. The good news, the great news, 33.94 to the dollar right now. So that's really good for people getting their money in US dollars. No idea what that is. It's nice and cold in here, but yeah, it's raining out, and you know, it's the rainy season. What are you gonna do? Only thing I particularly don't like, I mean, what's the difference between paper cups and ceramic cups? I mean, they're gonna touch them anyway. I guess unless I throw these out, but if I just leave it on the table, they gotta pick it up anyway. And a lot of people just leave their stuff sitting there. So anyway, I'm gonna drink this and go back out. In case you don't know, we're on Asok Road right now. Today is the last day of the month, which is good news because hopefully we'll hear some more news about, some more specifics about what's going to happen here. As far as opening, reopening, nothing is really sure. They say that it is, but I don't trust what they're saying at this point because anything can happen in the next month. One thing is that I forgot, and Longhorns forgot, is that if we fly and somebody on somebody on the plane tests positive, we go into quarantine. Whether we have symptoms or not, we go into quarantine for 2 weeks. I'm not willing to do that, so we're thinking about taking the train somewhere to get out of here. It's really raining hard now. We're thinking about taking the train to go somewhere. I'm not sure if that's the same case though. And I just saw that in Sukhothai, if you enter the province, you're supposed to be fully vaccinated, but you still have to take a PCR test, which I am unwilling to do. And I don't think Longhorns wants to do it either, because that just sets up a situation where they go, oh, you're positive, even if it's a false positive or another kind of positive. And then we're stuck. And if I'm asymptomatic, the insurance doesn't cover it, and I'm not willing to shell out $2,000, to go somewhere. So we're going to look elsewhere. And also there's the flooding, which people haven't really thought about, but there's a lot of flooding in Thailand right now. About a third of the country is flooded right now. And if you go up north by train, this is another concern. I don't know. I'd have to talk to the railway, state railway, which I can do very easily. Just make a phone call. But before we decide to go somewhere, we need to make sure that there's no flooding in any area that the train is going through. Which I haven't heard anything about it, so that's probably good news. So, in other words, things are a little bit easier, but they're not that much easier. Getting around is not that difficult. Now, if I wanted to drive a car, rent a car or something like that, yeah, it'd be possible, but I don't want to do that either. Good morning, everybody. Sawadee Kap. Well, there's a fair number of things that have changed. Yes, the curfew's changed, but gyms are open. There's several things that have changed. Not anything that makes me jump up and down for joy, but then I'm not so apt to jump up and down for joy anyway. Like, oh, I'm so happy that we get to go where we want when we want. I'm just not that enthusiastic. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Sawadee Kap. Thank you for joining me. Please do me a favor, leave a thumbs up, subscribe. I want to give a big thanks out to Pattaya Bob and also to Mr. Longhorns. Big shout out to them. Thank you for everything, for all the support in one way or the other. And to everybody watching, thank you. And yeah, it's still coming down. Today, both my wife and my kid, my wife gets her second vaccination shot, my kid gets his first. So a lot of stuff going on at home. And we're trying to figure out where to go, what to do. We want to get out of Bangkok. And really, we don't want to just go, okay, let's go to Pattaya. We don't want to do that. Well, aren't we lucky? We get to have a beer with dinner. We're so fortunate. Not to be a downer, but really, hey, Bob, really, it's what I'm supposed to feel fortunate I can drink a beer. People have been drinking beer for centuries. And yet, now they have this, I don't know how long it's been, 6 months, no alcohol. And I'm not a big drinker at all. I don't drink much at all, but I'll tell you what, I got a beer in my refrigerator, a San Miguel, and it's actually starting to sound really good. A Guinness would do me right. I like to be able to go somewhere, just go, okay, I want to have a Guinness. No, you just can't do that right here. It's ridiculous. Oh, that's going to give us the virus. We're going to drink a Guinness and get the virus because we're sitting close to somebody. Won't we get, even if we sit close to somebody in a restaurant and we catch it, with or without the beer? So, all right, so let's see here. You can see everybody is wet that's coming in. It's not real hard, but it's very steady, the rain, so. Still have the bogus must wear a mask to walk in. You still need to have a mask when you're outside. So, and I can tell you that lately it's really been bothering me because of the humidity. You know. Well, I agree. The government ought to be scared of the people. I'm not scared of the government, but then again, you know, I haven't had any problems with them. If they start beating me on a regular basis, I might start getting a little fearful, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't stand up, you know, but I just... Well, democracy is never true democracy, the way that the people act like it is. America isn't a democracy. And Thailand certainly isn't. You got a lot of people in here. There's a fair amount of people here now. This is just a little place. When I'm out and about, I always can't wait to get inside and sit down so I can take my mask off. Thailand is not fully open, and you know the thing is that Chucky wrote me or messaged me earlier today and was like, "What do I need to get in?" And this is another thing. Most people haven't got a clue how to get in. It's a pain in the ass to get in. You're not sure. The consulate's not sure. The embassy's not sure. Nobody's sure. And then here I am. I just want to go to another province, and yes, I can drive to another province pretty easily. But I'm not going to do that. Yeah, it's really coming down now. Ooh. Son of a bitch. Thank Buddha for Cafe Amazon. Yeah, it's just never ends. I mean, you know, when they look at their rules, I haven't got a clue, man. Your guess is as good as mine. Everybody asks me all these questions, you know, and it's like, I haven't got a clue because I don't believe in the government. That's just me. Bird shit on me? I don't believe in the government. They say one thing and they change their mind, you know, a day later, 2 days later. I've already gone over this. It's frustrating. And you know, if I go onto Twitter, which I really try not to do now, I go onto Twitter and I see these people, oh my God, it's so great, isn't that great news? And I go, yeah, okay, keep believing, buddy. I believe in Santa Claus, you know. Santa Claus is alive and well. Well, the seven day quarantine for people who are vaccinated, fully vaccinated, is only supposedly until November 1st. And then it's supposed to be, hey, come on in. But what good is it to come into a certain amount of provinces when not everybody wants to go to those provinces? These are very poorly thought out plans, and I know they're very difficult. This is a difficult situation for sure. Because you do one thing and then, you know, somewhere down the line it makes you look bad in another way somewhere else. But they really need to get their top minds together. And, you know, that... I'm being facetious. Their top minds. I think that taxi drivers would have a better chance of solving this problem. So, you know, I think it's going in the right direction, but I'm still like, listen, one step forward, 2 steps back. One step forward, 2 steps back. That's how this has been. Now I think we're at the point where it's like 2 steps forward, and it's 1, 2, or 3 steps back. I mean, I feel so lucky I get to sit here drinking a coffee with no mask on. Aren't I fortunate? Yeah, isn't that wonderful? These governments, man, I don't even know what to say. Because, you know, of course I would never try to prompt any kind of overthrow. But at some point, people are going to get pissed off enough to where they're going to try to do something like that. They're gonna try to. I'm not talking necessarily about here, but there are plenty of places where if the shit goes down and there's enough people, then the governments might have no choice but to make some either take strong action, which will just piss people off even more, or the people they'll be able to facilitate some change. Here it's a different story. I wouldn't count on anything. People have been asking me and talking to me about the protests here. These protests are baby. Oh, they burned down a little police booth, or a couple of police booths. That's baby, man, really. That's, you know, it's not good. It doesn't do it. What does it do? It doesn't do anything. I seem terrified. I know you're joking. Yeah, I was so scared. That's why I told him it was a bitch move to delete his video. That's why I told him that you know, you shouldn't. There's certain people you shouldn't really fuck with. And listen, honestly, I didn't get the feeling that he was like coming to be vicious with me. I didn't get that feeling. He was a nice guy. So, you know, props to him. Let him do his thing. He can have fun. Let him do his thing. Everybody can do their own thing. That's the thing. You know, I said it in that particular stream. I really don't care, because what does it matter at the end of the day? Really, what does it matter at the end of the day? If he's got military disability, okay, good. You know, good on him for getting taken care of. You know, and if he's a wanker, he's a wanker. I don't really care, because what does it do to me? How does it affect me? It doesn't affect me at all. You know, it doesn't affect me at all. Let him do his own thing. Leave him alone. You know, if you want to follow him. If you don't want to, don't follow him. You know, listen. I've been on this YouTube now for 8 years, almost 8 years, and I've learned a few things. And the one thing is that, you know, you just don't really worry about what other people are doing. There's no need for it. The only thing I need to worry about is me. Really. Good morning, Soy Dog Cowboy. I got enough issues of my own to worry about. I don't have to worry about somebody else. You know? Well, I already said that there'll never be a back to normal. There is no normal. There's only the current state that is. That's all that there is. There is the now. Right? I mean, that's all there is. What was normal to some people back in the day, you know, listen, enough about him. He doesn't seem like a bad dude. If you like the guy, follow him. If you don't like it, don't follow him. He won't be in any of my streams. I won't be, like, you know, collaborating with him, but then who do I collaborate with? So, you know, think about that. Doesn't matter. Do you think they will let unvaxxed ever avoid quarantine again? Not here. Not for now, no. Why would they? Doesn't make sense to me. You feeling better there, Mr. Cowboy? Looks like the rain is starting to slow down. Oh, well, just a little bit. This guy's not going out. He's like, fuck that, I'm not going out. Hard for ties to condone major violence. That's why insurgency in South never made it, man. Well, that's good to know. The thing about the South is that the South is not necessarily about the particular government or anything like that. The South is about territory, you know? What hoax is that? I don't even know of a hoax. I know of no hoaxes. I know of no conspiracies or hoaxes. I don't believe in them. Bring out my Starbucks water and Cafe Amazon. That Starbucks only sells, the Starbucks I was just at before I started streaming, only sells Avion because it's like $2. It's almost $2. Instead of selling the cheap stuff for like 25 baht, which is not really cheap. It ain't easy, buddy. It ain't easy. There you go, Sabaidi. We're talking about the now. We're talking about not how things should be, but how they are. This is how things are right now. We are living in a period of time. You know, if I die tomorrow, it'll be Scott lived during a couple of years of the pandemic. There is no, you know, oh, well, some people thought it was a conspiracy. Okay. And some people think the world is flat, and some people think we never went to the moon, and some people think there was, you know, 10 guys that shot Kennedy, and, you know, so what does it matter? Whittle it all down to what is important. Ugh. I'm not going to debate you on this, all right? I don't really care. You have the right to believe what you want. Let's see, how bad is it raining out here? Yeah, it's raining pretty heavy. Can I have a, I didn't bring my umbrella again. We got like 6 umbrellas. We have like 6 umbrellas at the house. Alex left with me today. He had an umbrella. I was like, well, I don't need one. Should have brought one. See, the beauty of some of the world is that you are allowed to believe what you want, think what you want, and say what you want. That's the beauty. I don't hold anything against people who don't want to get vaxxed, you know, and I don't hold anything against people who do want to get vaxxed. One way or the other, it's your choice. That's what it's all about. Like, you know, think about it this way. If you want to, or you try to be a garbage man because that's what you want to do, go for it. If you want to be a computer technician, go for it. Be whatever you want. It's choice. It's all about choice. If you're into, like, you know, big girls, go for it. If you're into, you know, like thin girls, go for it. Whatever you want. That's the beauty. That's why we're all different, even though we're all the same, just like we're different like little snowflakes. The beauty is the choice, exactly. Oh, listen, HIV here is not that bad. I don't know where you're getting your, really, please. God. I love how people say that. So once tourists can enter with a vaccine and no quarantine, can go to a bar but have to, what? No, the bars are not open yet. They're open in Phuket, or at least they're not open, but they're allowing booze. But the bars are not open here. I mean, you can, if you're smart, you know how to find places that will serve you booze. If I really want to, I can go find a place that'll serve me some beer or, maybe a little whiskey or something like that. It's not difficult. Fortunately, it doesn't matter. It's another one of those things that's unimportant to me. So, Cowboy, you're older. You're an old fart like me. Sorry to say. But haven't you found that the older you get, the more you whittle things down to what is important, and everything else that is unimportant, you just don't really spend much time on it? Yeah, well, you're like a fine wine. You get better with age, Hey, listen, guys, don't be shy about buying a t-shirt. I don't have my shirt on today. Don't be shy about buying one of my books or a t-shirt or helping support the channel in some way, because you guys are the ones who make it possible, and you motivate me with the support, because then I know somebody actually cares more than just to come in here and shoot the shit. It's actually, I'm valued. I'm bringing my own t-shirt to Thailand. Okay, well, good for you. There you go. There's that freedom again. Bring it in. Go ahead. Even the Thais will let you in. They're not going to say, no, you can't come in. They'll let you in. They're very tolerant. They are very tolerant. I'm 47. My concerns are my family and peace. Yeah, that's the thing. Peace is something, and freedom of hassle is what is the most important thing, Yeah, that's why a large community. Oh, God. Well, that's the Philippines. Peace and freedom from hassle, yeah. It looks like Australians are getting hassled quite a bit. It looks like it might be, just a little bit. Let's see here. And? I mean, what do you expect? They're not supposed to be drinking. How do they get the booze? That's what they think. If they were smart, they would wrap up their garbage, or they would put it in a bag or something. They would hide it in a drawer where people wouldn't be able to see it. That's how they would do it. Now, let me see if it's raining when this girl opens the door. It's still raining. Yeah, she's soaking wet. She's soaking wet. Look at it. Her arms are all wet. It's raining. Yeah, but you forget one thing, okay? I don't disagree with you. I agree with you. But the only thing that you forget is it really doesn't matter what we think. What matters is the law. And whether the law is right or wrong, that's all that matters. They don't give a shit if it's right or wrong. Bottom line is if I go outside and I'm walking around and I walk by a couple of police officers and I have no mask on, they're going to say, please put a mask on. And if I don't put a mask on, they're going to say, do you want me to fine you? You're going to have to pay money. And if I say, I don't care, then they're going to fine me. That's the law. They're going to do it, whether you like it or not, It's that simple. Well, we're going to sit here another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm going to walk down the street and try to find somewhere else to duck into. Today and tomorrow and Monday are important days here. Listen, there is nothing that says you can't come in if you have HIV. You can. Now, if you start screwing a bunch of chicks, and you are known to have it, and you know that you have it, then they're going to do something about it. Then they'll come after you. And foreigners, there have been a couple of foreigners that have done that. Well, you know what I always say, Andy? It's about perception. And like my perception, even knowing how the news is that I wouldn't want to go to Australia right now. If you paid me, I wouldn't want to go there. You know, I like the Thai way quite a bit better. They're very mellow. They don't bug you unless you're doing something seriously wrong, or, you know, what they view as seriously wrong. I like that, you know. So, I got to think of if there's another place up here that I can duck into, maybe have a little breakfast or something. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's whatever, you know. But Thailand, you know, doesn't like ban people from coming in. This is a nice little quiet, fairly quiet Cafe Amazon. I like this. Yeah. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. Oh my God. Think about how many millions of lives it's helped already. Open how? You still need to have insurance. You still need to have a certificate of entry. If you're found to be positive, you still have to go into a hospital or hospital. It's still going to cost you money. And, you know, I liked Cambodia's way. I really like their way a lot better. You give them $3,000 or $2,500. They keep a couple $100 for the testing and for a hotel room and that kind of thing. And then once you're okay, they let you into the country. And as long as you don't have any issues when you're in, they give your money back. I think that's a pretty good way of doing things. It's like putting up a bond, you know. We gotta get out of here. I can't be sitting here yapping all the time. You know, America doesn't allow people in without a... What are you talking about? You don't have to quarantine in America. As long as you're vaccinated and you test negative. So... what's the problem? So if you don't have the vax, you don't want to get vaccinated, don't go to America. That's how it works. Yeah, that is the problem, Scuff Stream, and that is one of the reasons why Longhorns and I are, you know, and I just really was looking into it yesterday. That's one of the reasons why we're so unclear of where we want to go and can we go there and what's going to happen, you know, so. Again, what does it matter? I really, you know, if you have a bullet in your suitcase, you're an idiot. You know, hello, Paul, how's it going? What are you talking about? Thailand doesn't, well, but they're gonna require a vaccine to get into the country. So, you know, it's not that much different, man. No, there was a bullet thing in Thailand as well quite some time ago. You know, if you got to bring a bullet in your suitcase, that's not the brightest move. You know. Yeah, bring a box cutter or something like that. That's, you know, my advice. Bring a box cutter. You can always get razor blades in whatever country you're in. Throw a razor blade in a box cutter and you're set. You know, I mean, most countries you're not going to be able to bring a gun in. So why would you be able to bring a bullet in? Especially into Thailand. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Scuffstream. It's ridiculous. I don't want that to happen, so we have to be very careful about where we go. And it's difficult getting all the information. You know, I mean, I've been thinking about many different areas, going to many different areas. You know, I thought about Nan, I thought about up in the northernmost part of Chiang Mai, and then going down the river to check things out. I've thought about Mae Sariang, I've thought Sariang, and you know, some other places, and there's no clarity. It's a bit of yeah, it's a bit of a hassle just to get the information. I mean, I've sat for hours looking up stuff, you know. A Soapy doesn't cost 10,000 baht. I hate to tell you. If you pay 10,000 baht, you better be getting top-notch service and quality. All right, let's see when this girl goes out. If it doesn't look like it's raining now, so we can get out of here. What I've been saying is that what I remember is when you have certain situations popping up and it's in the news. Thailand's doing this. Oh, Thailand changes course. Oh, you know. It's the perception. So if the perception is that it's fantastic, people are like, oh yeah, let's jump on board. If the perception is that things are bad, well then people don't want to come here. And right now, I just think it's going to take some more time. He was 109 years old, okay. Maybe he just died because he was old. You ever think about that? He's 109 and he died. Oh my God, it must have been the vaccine. Maybe it was. Maybe his body couldn't hold up to it and he shouldn't have had any vaccine at 109. I don't know. He's 137 years old. %. It's not even 5%, man. All right, let's get out of here. It's time to go. Yeah, those rubber bullets hurt too. All right, not too much rain now. Now I gotta That's what I was wondering. I was like, what the fuck? He's 109 and he died from the vaccine. Oh. Look at this. There we go. A nice rainy, what's today? What's today, Thursday? Yeah, rainy Thursday. Nobody says Aso Montri. Really. But yes, you're technically correct. I want to go across. Oh, it's burning off now. It looks like the sun's coming out. Might actually be a halfway decent day. There used to be a jiu-jitsu school right up here. Right there where that white, right above the 7-Eleven. I don't know if it's still there. Ooh, gold curry. Loves me some curry. $30. Ciao, Sida. Green light. And you only get 20 seconds. Wow. You know that coffee must be good. Here we go, pink shark fin. Yeah, sun's coming out. Look at this building. Yeah, if you knew the amount of blow that I put up my nose, and the weed that I smoked, and after living here, and eating food from all over, going through all kinds of slums and filthy areas, I kind of doubt that a vaccine is going to kill me. Oh, Godiva chocolate. Who doesn't love some good chocolate? Isn't this the Heritage House or something like that here? I forget the name of this, the specific name. Siam Society, that's what it is. I forgot about it. I know a foreigner who loves this place. All he does is sit around and study Thai heritage for some reason. Well, like I said, you don't want to take the vaccine, don't take it. I took mine. I'm fine with it. I'll stand by my decision. Subway. There we go. I'm gonna get my 29th vaccine in 3 days. Then 5 days later, I'll get my 30th. Be my 75th booster. Oh, man. What's the name of that hotel we used to go to all the time? Is it over there? Pullman, that's it. There it is right there. SkyTrain. Yakisoba. Well, let me just tell you one thing. I got a flu shot, I don't know, a year ago or something like that with my kids. That's the first flu shot I've had since I was a little kid. So, you know. I think eventually this will just kind of wear off, die down. It'll just disappear. Yeah, it'll just disappear. What is this? It's like a coffee shop to me. I don't need more coffee though, Jesus. I've already had 2 double espressos already and it's 10 after 9. Yeah, well, If it does, it does. I'm not going to worry about it, you know. Whew. There. Soy dog cowboy, or soy cowboy. Oh man. You know what I'd like to know is how many people in this stream have been to Clinton Plaza. Orange juice. And some sandwiches. We got some Dunkin' Donuts. Ooh. Oh, Italian breakfast. How can you pass up Italian breakfast? Well, you can. Oh, look at this. Throws a little hot dog in there, or an egg, or both. And there you have it. Look at that. That's a skill right there. Any ขายดีไหมขายดีไหมเงียบอ่ะไม่มีฝรั่งก็ขายไม่ดีไม่ดีเท่าไหร่ใช่ไหมThey look good, but I don't want to eat them. There we go, fruit. That's the beautiful thing about Thailand. Oh, fried bananas. And right now, we are at Terminal 21. And I don't know that I want to walk any farther down, actually. I'd rather go the other direction and head towards M. Quartier. That's why they wrap them up in nice stuff. So this is Terminal 21. Can I get up over here? Yeah. That I can. We'll walk down a little ways and I'll go up. It's not open yet, so can't go inside. Terminal 21. Ooh, man, sun. Sukhumvit Soy 19. I think I liked it better when it was raining. Oh, shit, I can't go through here or what? They're gonna let me go through? To get out? I got a card. Get my little card out here. Here we go. Yes, it sure does. I could have just walked over here and then walked up and it wouldn't have charged me anything, but oh well. 16 baht, which is 50 cents. Actually, it's a little bit less than 50 cents. Exchange tower up ahead here. All right, so there's Soy Cowboy. Here's Exchange Tower. And then the interchange is to the left over here. Big building for business. There's a Starbucks in this Exchange Tower down right over here. You go straight down this street, just at the end of the building. God's country. I don't think I'm gonna walk quite that far. I don't know. It's possible, but shit, I'm gonna get down on this side. Don't I always walk on that side? Whew. Hey, Robert Whitaker. Musashi. Got a nice Thai restaurant. If you turn left here on this street and go down past Soy Dog Cowboy. If you go past Soy Cowboy, which is on the left, it's Ban Kanita on the right-hand side. Very good Thai restaurant, fairly reasonably priced, but good food, really good food. There's your tip for the day. Starbucks. Imagine that. Thank you. Oh, this is the place with the ganja tea, if I remember correctly. However, the ganja tea, it's not the ganja. Yeah, here we go, see? It's just a little flavoring. Nobody here has been to Clinton Plaza. Wow. That's funny. sure it's the good stuff. The fact that nobody here has been to Clinton Plaza shows me how old I am. Clinton Plaza was right next to Terme before they knocked it down. And they used to have all kinds of places there. I think the Dollhouse used to be there, and the Rock Hard a Go-Go, but there was about the White House. There was about I don't know, 6 or 7 go-go bars there, a couple of beer bars. It was at a happening little spot, you know. Hello. Wadi wadi. It was the place where everybody used to go before closing time and even after closing time. And the bars there used to close up. Well, back then they used to all close up around 4 o'clock. And Terme was the same way. Terme would close at like 6 sometimes. Yeah, they built a hotel there instead of it, which is, you know, the hotel earns and pays a lot more money than those bars did, so that's why they knocked it down. But it was quite the place. Everybody would go there, say midnight, 1, 2 o'clock, then they go into Terme, and that was like Star Wars, man. The bar in Star Wars. You had all kinds of characters. Look at this. Look how hot it is and humid. That was the place at 4 o'clock or so, 3 o'clock. And what was really cool was, is that there was all these street stalls, you know, all up and down the sidewalk. Yeah, it's still open, but I don't know how much business it's doing. I haven't been there in probably, well, the last time I went there, I had a little issue, which got me into trouble. Not with Therme, but so I haven't been back there, and yeah, that was quite some time ago. But it's still there. But you know, I don't know if it's open right now. I don't know if it's open. I mean, the last I saw, it was still there. Don't know if it's open though. Here's the, this is a little coffee shop here. Little restaurant, coffee shop. Whew. They're not open until 10 though. Ugh. We got about 10 minutes left in this stream. So far, no donations or contributions of any kind, memberships, sponsorships of the site, whatever. I'd like to at least pop my cherry here in the stream and at least get one. I mean, what the fuck? Yeah, I went to Washington Square, but it was, at the time, I was younger. It always catered to Asians, but, you know, the girls always like the Japanese guys. The Korean guys weren't, there were none. I mean, you know, none to speak of. Chinese, same thing. Here's the chocolate place. Well, thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. That's a good little place in there. This chocolate place. Okay, good deal. Yeah, you know, I don't think it's really right that, I know a lot of people here, they contribute monthly, they contribute all the time, but there are a fair number of new people, and all I would say is it's great you're watching, and I appreciate that, but I don't do this shit for free. And I don't care if anybody likes it. I don't care if people like me saying that, if they don't, but it's the truth. I don't do it for free. I don't go and travel places for free. It all costs money. And that's the bottom line. This is not something I do like because I feel like making everybody so happy, and I don't care about myself at all. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit selfish. I admit that. Out here sweating my balls off. I mean, I'd be doing it whether I'd be doing this whether people were paying me or not, but I wouldn't be streaming. I'd be walking. I wouldn't be streaming though. Oh, careful. All right, what is this right? Did I walk past 31? Which street is this? This is the one right here. I think this is it. Let me see here. Yeah. Walk down here. My Cash App is $ an American in Bangkok, or maybe it's American in Bangkok. I don't remember. Thank you though. Look at this. Look at this over here. It's another Starbucks. Imagine that. Footjoy. We're at Footjoy right now. Wait. Yeah, I went down the wrong street, I think. Look at this old house. Check that out. Very cool. Come on, pigeons. All right, we're gonna turn around up here at this clinic. This clinic used to be an apartment complex right here. It used to be apartments. So we're gonna go back to 31. For rent. That place is for rent. I gotta be careful, I'm always walking in the street. Oh, I get to take my mask down. Whew. Fucking A. Hey, is this that Greek restaurant? Yeah, maybe this is it. This restaurant used to be... This used to be on Ekamai. I have to put this in the stream so I can remember. Avra Greek restaurant. That restaurant used to be on Ekamai. And my wife and I and one of my buddies, we used to go there all the time because they had such great food. And then it just disappeared. I was like, what happened to it? Well, now I know. Could have been there for years and I didn't know it. Gennaro, thank you very much. Appreciate that. To be honest, it shouldn't have been you, but thank you. Well, I don't know why it's not working, but because I just got a Cash App day before yesterday and nothing's changed in the information, so I don't know. I'll have to check, but it is what it is. Too bad. It is what it is. 7-Eleven closed. I don't know, but I know I've given a little bit of advice to people over the years. This is not the soy either, but that's all right. We'll walk down it. That was it. 33 was it. That's what I was looking for. It doesn't look like those bars are open anymore. I haven't been down there in fucking 5 years. For the painters bars. with the Mona Lisa and the Renaissance and all those. Looks to me like they're not there anymore. Because they're not on this soy. I always forget which soy it is because I never go to these places. I only went there when I first came here. I went there a couple of times and it was extremely overpriced. You know, it's like you go in and girl sits down with you, it's like 500 baht. You want a drink? You know, back then the drinks were 80 baht, 100 baht for like a beer or something. They were like 300. Nobody remembers those either, huh? That's funny. Clinton Plaza was a very happening place back in the day. Like I said, and those bars, the painters bars, they were always known as being a bit overpriced, and the girls would wear like evening gowns and stuff like that. I never really liked those places, to be honest, but I'd go once in a while with a buddy or something who was like, we gotta go see the high-so girls, and I'm like, they're not high-so. Oh man, they're just chicks who might carry themselves a little bit better and they're wearing an evening gown. But because this is a little bit of a money area, you know, a little Japan over here. Choke day to you, Gennaro, by the way. Oh! Gentana and Associates. Wow. So this is where it is. This place, if you remember, for those of you who remember, Sukhumvit Soi 19, on the very corner, it used to have a place called Country Road. And right next to Country Road, hang on a second. Right next to Country Road was a little building, and in that building was Gentana and Associates. And that was a place when I first moved here, I studied some Thai. I was supposed to take 20 hours, but I was so busy partying, I only made 10 hours. But it did, you know, get me off to a good start. You know, you want to learn how to speak Thai in a polite manner, not like, you know, bar girl manner. All right, I got to turn around. I'm not walking all the way down the street. There's nothing there. Nothing much. Ma Ping Seng, Chinese place, Chinese apartment. You want to know where I am? This is where I am right now. Nan Mi Books. Bangkok View Tower. Japanese restaurant. Date Sakaba. Whew. Humidity. This is not a good time to be going for long walks. And an hour and a half, 2 hours isn't all that long.
But I learned a lot from this place. And I was going to go back, but I don't want to travel back and forth from my house. It's just too far. Must be down the way there. Yeah, that was Buckskin Joe Village, Soy Zero. No longer there. Hang on 1 second, okay? All right, so for the guy who was talking about the Cash App, you go to dollar, you put cash.app, you put a front slash and you hit dollar, you put dollar, and then an American in Bangkok, and everything works fine. What is it? Oh, here comes this guy again. Buckskin Village, that's what it was called a long time ago. Then they just changed it to, they tried to upgrade it. And it was first Buckskin Village. And then they changed it to Soy Zero when they tried to upgrade it a little bit. I'm talking about, I don't know, 22 years ago, something like that. 25 years ago. Nobody remembers that either, huh? Wow. Yeah, I know I'm getting old now. No Clinton Plaza, no Buckskin Village. Oi. How old are you now? '45, so 24 years ago. Yeah, so it had to be right when I came here. Between 25, 27 years ago. But they used to call it was Buckskin Village for a long time. Before I was even here. All right, here we go again. Passed up where we were before. Another Starbucks. So a Starbucks on every block. Majestic is way back there, man. Majestic is over by Soy 4. And we're like by what? Well, this is 33, but across the street is what, 26? Oh, I thought you were talking about the good Majestic. It's a good Majestic, but the rooms are small. And you could see, Nana Plaza from it, right into the center of it. Villa Market, wonderful place. Little coffee shop here. Hey Dallo, what's happening? How you doing? Robin Hood's still closed. Whew. And we are across the street from Emporium. And here is another Amazon and a Texas Chicken. What happened to the little Mexican joint that they used to have? I know exactly where I'm going. Make a beeline for it. All right, there we go. Tiffany, Dior. There is also a Starbucks right near where it says Emporium Suites. To the left inside, once you cut inside. I used to spend a lot of time at Emporium. Some good restaurants in there. However, M. Courtier has taken over now and seems to be the place to go. Ooh, yeah. All right. I won't be going to the market. I know all about that market. It is quite good. Large. They don't have any Cocoa Pebbles, though. Another sticker. There's a sticker. Here's another sticker. this place even open? Let's see. Is my place open? The place I like? Looks like it. Oh, yes. Let's see what I can get here. Should have something nice. How's about right here? Maza breakfast. What do you got? Ah, yeah. Whew. No mask is so much better. What do you got? Smoothie มะพร้าวไร้ทินสับปะรดครับ Look at this here. Namtok waterfall. Nasty. All right, where are we? The mall is not open yet. I can't enhance anything, man. Unfortunately. You're gonna need to refresh your browser or whatever because my camera shoots at 720. And if it's 480, then maybe you have it on automatic or something. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but I have no adjustments. So I'm sorry, but there's really nothing I can do. Looks sharp on my end. You know, there is a way to adjust it on your end. I don't know if it's already adjusted or what the deal is, but, you know, looks fine. This place is it's a nice restaurant. You know, inside it's very nice. And around the corner, there's another one. It's called the Ark. Listen, if you've ever been in the Fresh Mart in the Mall Bangkok, it's a pretty good market. You know, you want all kinds of Western food, you can find it there. You can find Australian beef. You can find all kinds of cheese. Really, whatever you want, you can pretty much find it there. Definitely abundance of fruit, although it's expensive. Some of it's very expensive. Cherries are expensive. Fresh strawberries, raspberries, blueberries are all expensive. Blueberries you can get for about $6. And sometimes they'll give you a 2 for 1 package, but there's only like 125 grams in each package, so it's not very many. All right, here comes my drink. Kapun. All right, so we got the paper straw, and we got a nice smoothie here. You can see how humid it is here because it's crazy. The windows are fogged up in a lot of places. But this is coconut, lychee, and pineapple, which is makpao, linchi, saparot. And it's good. Sometimes the lychee has a bit of the flavor's a little bit, there's no sugar in this, I don't believe. They may have put a little bit in, but it's not that sweet. But the lychee can be overpowering, but it's really good in this. It's refreshing. Who was the last person? I missed that. The Dowlo, thank you. Choke Day as always. I really appreciate it. It's always the same guys. Always the same guys contributing. Always the same guys. Once in a while we get a new guy who comes in on Patreon or who sponsors the channel, and I always appreciate it. Once in a great while. But most of the time it's always the regulars. The guys who have been, you know, they're the ones, and I feel bad for them. Check this out. Little piece of raw fruit here. A little piece of lychee. Thank you, JRD. I appreciate that, really. I do. Cheers. I think you are the first person to donate in Mexican peso ever. All right, Ron, take care. Cheers. What do you say in Spanish? I forget how you say it. How do you say cheers or whatever in Spanish? Oh, man, brain freeze. Oh. Salud. Yeah. A salud. Italian. And I can see the steam coming off of my head. Oof. This is pretty good. As you might expect in this place, it's, you know, it's a little pricier than if you were just to buy this off the street. It's 160 baht for this drink, which really is not that bad. But if you go on the street, you can get it for 30, 40 baht. In some places even less. You can get it for like 20, 25. I just want to quench my thirst. I'm not real hungry. And I don't want to go in here. I don't want to do any of that. So we're almost at 2 hours. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it at 2 hours and under. Thank you very much, Daniel. I appreciate that. Really. Thank you. You know, sometimes like you know, I'm walking around busting my ass. I've done like 5-hour streams. I haven't made a dime, and you know, it's okay. Sometimes you understand, you know, that's just the way it is. But sometimes when I go out there and I sweat my balls off and I bust my ass, it's frustrating because I'm not here just to show things. It's also a financial thing, you know. So I do appreciate it because then it seems like maybe I'm doing something worthwhile. It's really, really cold though, man. Whew. I do recommend this place. Yeah, there used to be a barber shop on Soy 26 where, this is many years ago. I don't know if it's still there. You get your hair cut and you get a Hummer at the same time. And I'm not joking. Non cup. But check me in there. You know, I like this place, but I don't like that it's so spread out. That's why I like Emporium. It's you go up, you walk around once, you go up again, you walk around again. This place, it's got like 4 different towers. Well, when I got here, I had hair, but I didn't have, it wasn't as much as when I was younger, but I still had a lot more hair than I have now. So they tack on the service charge automatically, which a lot of places do that. 10% service charge. Plus sales tax, 7%. So it was 176 baht. Who cares about their haircut? I'd be more concerned about, what are they doing down there? You finish up the haircut after you finish up something else. We will take one little walk through this group of kiosks and over by the market. And then, I don't know what's going to happen after that. I'm going home. Thank you. Couple of. Oh, actually, 188.32 because of the sales tax. Forgot about that. So what's that? That's about $6. $6 for this. $6 is expensive as fuck. God. If $6 is expensive, you shouldn't come to Thailand as a tourist then.
I mean, you can get it for 25% of the price, but you're not going to be sitting here and you're not sure, in many cases, you're not sure just what the quality is like. Although in fairness, the quality is usually excellent. This is just like going to Starbucks. You can get a 35 baht coffee or a 25 baht coffee, you know, an espresso or something. You can get a 25 baht espresso, even 20 baht sometimes. But, you know, what are you going to get? First of all, the quality of the coffee is probably even less than Starbucks. There definitely won't be comfy chairs to sit in. This is a well-established restaurant. I mean, really, it's been here for as long as I can remember. And like I said, it's very, very good. Their food is excellent. Yeah, there's usually well-dressed people, which, you know, I always wear a t-shirt when I go out just because I know I'm going to sweat my ass off. And it really doesn't matter to me. I mean, I don't look like a bum, but I could dress nicer. But I'm not going to wear a nice dress shirt. I really have no reason to wear them most of the time. But I'm not going to wear a nice dress shirt and slacks or some nice shorts and go out and sweat my nuts off. My money's the same color as theirs. It doesn't matter. In fact, the boss is wearing a t-shirt here. So what does that tell you? This is Thailand. Let's get out of here. Nice phone cases, mainly for chicks. Rambutan. Purses, wicker hats, chicks' clothes, chicks' shoes, this is the other restaurant right here. Dark. And this is Gourmet Market, which is the same thing they have in the mall Bangkok. This is just a little bit bigger. So I'm not going to take much time walking around through here, but it's only 10:15. So it's only this place that's open. They got all kinds of junk food. Plenty of junk food in Thailand, which is why I don't like going to coffee shops all that much. I've already sworn off the Starbucks food. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Tokyo Milk Cheese Factory. Here's Billy's favorite. That's his favorite right there.
Good stuff here. Custard cream, chocolate cream cornet. Just what I don't need. Oh, it's nice and cool in here. Got sushi and seafood. Got some chicken. Oh, Garrett popcorn. This stuff is the bomb. Garrett popcorn is the bomb. A little bit of wine. Got a nice little coffee shop up here. Yes, Harrods, and they got, you know, of course they got all kinds of stuff here. Macaroons, little cakes, little pot pies. What did I have the last time? Where did I go? I don't remember where the Dean and DeLucas here was, to be honest. I do like Dean and DeLucas, and you know, oddly enough, look at this nice chocolate place. Oddly enough, the Dean and DeLucas espresso and their coffee is cheaper than Starbucks. And I dare say their coffee is better. So what does that tell you? Oh yeah. This is definitely one of the higher end places. You know, one of these days maybe I'll go back to Icon Siam. I said I would never go there. Billy and I went when they first opened, and I haven't been back there since, and I really don't care. You go to the shopping centers, and most of them, they got nothing but the same old stuff. You know, it's the same old. And so, you know, it's not like it's all that exciting. Hey, let me go and see another Dean and DeLucas. Wow. All right, so we're out of here. We're out of here, and we're just over 2 hours right now. I could just jump in a taxi. Yeah, well, my wife's always the one who does the spending, not me. Are you sure we need that? Oh, yeah, we need it. We got it. We really need it. All right, go ahead. I'm trying to think of, do I want to just jump in a taxi over here and go to the mall Bangkok, or what do I want to do? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it. Really appreciate those people who contributed. That's always a plus. It's really loud out here. That's always a bonus, but thank you very much for watching as well. I appreciate it. Do me a favor, leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you would be so apt to do so. Keep watching. I'm not sure what I'll have coming up. Me and Longhorns have to figure out our trip, and who knows? I don't know what we're gonna do, because really depends on the next day or two. see what happens with the government. So anyway, thank you very much. And thank you at the buzzer there, Dowlow. I appreciate that very much. Choke D to everybody. Adios, arrivederci, das vidania. What else? Lakon. Or I could just say choke D, Leo, Jerken Mai. I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. And I guess I'll see you guys when I see you, all right? Thank you very much, and talk to you guys later.